at doing live tarot readings. It's been a long time since I've jumped online, but I wanted to kind of do a lot of configurating and stuff in the background. So we've been working behind the scenes on developing a schedule so that we can do this more often. But also we've launched our membership on YouTube, so that's pretty exciting. So we are currently offering membership on YouTube with 2 tiers, and for members we're going to be offering live readings weekly, so that's pretty exciting on our YouTube. So at the moment I'm just going to shuffle the cards and launch into some readings and just see what comes of it. I haven't done a reading for myself this weekend, so it's kind of good timing to see what comes out of that. But if you jump on and you would like to have a reading, today I'm offering some free live readings, just a 3 card. Jump in, put your just your question or whatever you'd like me to do, and I can do a 3 card for you. Okay, so launching in today, we are going into a full moon in Leo, so it's going to be very interesting to see where that takes everybody. So Leo is a fire sign that often brings in a lot of energy around things like ego and how you present yourself to the world, that type of thing. So it'll be very interesting to see what this full moon brings. So often when you do a tarot reading in a full moon or on a full moon, it can be full heavy energy. So I always take that into account when I'm looking at the cards. All right, so giving them a nice good shuffle, and I'm going to cut them into 3. And we're going to see what this brings. And cutting them into 3 kind of allows me to get my energy in from the cards. Hi Lou, how are you? I'd be happy to do a reading for you. I'll just do this one spread and then we can have a look, if that's okay. Okay, do you have a question, Lou, or would you rather just a general reading? Okay, so what I'm getting for myself this week is just a generalized idea of how things are going. So I've had the 9 of Swords come out in the past, and what that's indicating to me is I've had some information come back around my blood work just to indicate that I am very iron deficient. So that has been a something that I need to get on top of. So that's been information that I need to pursue. But looking at the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, it's telling me that it will be quite a fulfilling week for me. So that's pretty exciting. So I'll be able to achieve my goals, you know, with steady progress, and I'll be able to go into fulfillment. So that's pretty happy with that. So when I look at the cards there, I often take into account where they're positioned. 2 9s for me is quite significant, as I am a number 9 in numerology. So it's quite a big number for me. So it's telling me that my life destiny, my life path is all about timing, and that I'm walking into fulfilled goals. So it's reassuring me that this information has come to light at the right time. So that's pretty good. All right, Lou, let's get into it. I'm going to shuffle the cards for you. And okay, love or career reading, no worries. We'll see what the cards have to say today, because sometimes they like to direct us. And I often look at it like they're going to tell you what you need to hear now. So I would just guide the universe and ask it for wherever it needs to take you. I'll just be like, can you please give us a general idea of what Lou needs at this moment in time? And I'm going to close my eyes and direct some energy into the cards for you. Because when we do that, we're really transcending space and time, and energy and frequency doesn't matter where you are or where I am, it will direct the energy to you. Hi Deb, how are you? Nice to see you here. If you'd like a reading, Deb, just let me know. Okay, I'm going to cut them into 3 for you. Okay. It's always very interesting what the tarot has to reveal for you, Lou. Let's have a look. Okay. It's a love reading, Lou. Love is obviously something that's really important for you at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to say this, that I think that you are genuinely, a really good person. And you often get tied in with people who don't have your best interests at heart. And so the devil is the sign that you attach yourself to people that don't generally give you the energy that you deserve. And so I feel like there is a lot of confusing energies coming from someone at the moment, and the energy feels a little bit like it's manipulative in some way. So I think that that's a big problem that you've been encountering for some time. I would say this, that you have been in the firing line when it comes to heartbreak and pain, and something that you've been going through in terms of your own self-awareness and the stuff that you feel emotionally has been linked to other people and how they treat you. And I would say that in particular there is a person that you really are struggling to move on from or disconnect from, and I would say their energy is really selfish, and that's really, really hard. I think that for you it would be a time to really think about disassociating yourself from those energies and really trying to focus on your own healing, because you don't deserve to be treated like that. The devil is all about what you're chained to. You can see in the images of this card that we have two people that are chained to this energy, and there is like a dark energy behind this. So the Seven of Cups literally means confusion, like you're getting mixed messages emotionally, and it's just been really hard to figure out where they're coming and going from. But you deserve clarity, and you deserve to feel important and loved in this situation. So I would encourage you to really just accept the situation, unfortunately, as hard as it is, for what it is, that this person unfortunately isn't going to change their ways or suddenly miraculously start treating you better. I feel like it's going to constantly be a very manipulative situation that you don't deserve. And I'm really sorry to give you that information. I know that's very heavy hitting, but I just genuinely feel that you deserve the best. And I think that it's time to cut ties with this person. It's going to hurt. It's going to cause some heartache, but in the scheme of things, it'll be worth moving on from, because you'll no longer be chained to this manipulative energy, and they won't see it coming, and you'll be one step ahead of the game. I hope that's helped you, Lou. I'm sorry if it was a little bit of a heavy reading, but I really think that that's something that you've been struggling with for some time. Okay, Deb, no worries at all. I'll have a look for you and see what comes out in the tarot today. I hope your weekend's been good so far, and that you've been having some downtime or enjoying yourself. It's always very nice to have a bit of downtime if you've managed to be able to get that. If you have any specific questions or anything, let me know. But if you'd just like to have a general reading, that's fine as well. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and put my energy into the cards. It could be family, Lou. It could be family. Love is kind of one of those things that, doesn't have to be romantic in nature. It can be people that you've been looking after or connecting with that have been treating you badly or manipulating you as well. Definitely. No worries, Deb. It's all right. I haven't laid out your cards yet, so it's completely fine. I'm doing one for you now. That one was for Lou, so it's your turn now. So I'm just shuffling the cards and connecting with your energy, okay? So we'll see what comes out for you, if that's okay. Where is Prince Charming? All right, we'll have a look and see where Prince Charming might be for you. We'll put that energy into the cards. All right, let's cut them into 3 and see where Prince Charming might be for Deb. It's often timing when it comes to these things. Okay, we've got a King of Wands here, Deb. I feel like there's a bit of an issue around finances for this king, and I feel like it might be a connection to a child as well. So he may already have a child, or you may have a child together, I'm not sure, but I feel like there's a King of Wands, which is a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries male in your life, and I feel like it might actually be a connection around him to messages of money and things like that too. So there is a 5 of Pentacles energy here, which says that this person isn't the best at money, or he might not be as financially prosperous as you were hoping, but he definitely has a good heart, and I feel like he genuinely loves you. Like there's a connection around love for you and him there, but it's been really hard with the resource side of things for him. So I think that there might be there might be an ability there for you guys to connect on an emotional level and really start to build something from the ground up. I think that if you've been struggling to see him for more than just the financial kind of abilities that he has, that might help you be able to navigate a relationship with him in the future. I feel like there may be a connection to a child as well. So I don't know if he has a child or if you have a child, and that's something that may be an issue. Hi Jen, nice to see you here. And sure, I can do a reading for you, absolutely. You have a child, okay. And so your child might be why you've kind of not launched into a connection with this particular person, or why you may not have delved into that, because obviously your concern is providing for your child, and it's really hard to get mixed up with people who you feel may interfere with that. But there is a fire sign male. You may not have even met him yet, but he's sitting on the horizon there for you. He's right in the center of your world. And it's a very powerful energy, that King of Wands. So he has definitely a lot of fire around him. And so that means he's quite passionate, and he will pursue what he wants. And that may be you as well. So it'll be very hard to ignore him. But I feel eventually you may be able to work something out together, but it's going to be a bit of a hard road in terms of resources for you guys. But usually what it means, the Five of Pentacles is a bit of a loaded card, because it often means that you can transcend all those energies, and that's what's more important when it comes to love connections. So I would say that even if it feels tough in the beginning, it's worth fighting for. You know, you guys have this really good connection, and I think if you see him and you think, oh, I don't know if our finances are going to blend together well, just you'll work it out. There is that hope there, and I think it's going to be really good for your child as well to connect with this person. So it looks really positive in the future for you both, despite what people often think of the Five of Pentacles. So love kind of transcends anything negative, if that makes sense. I hope that's helped you, Deb. But I often find that the Five of Pentacles will come out in the beginning, and my husband and I's example of that was that we met, we were financially, you know, we had to start again, but it meant that we could build a life together, and that's been really positive for both of us. So we started on an even footing rather than have that power dynamic in the background. You're so welcome, Deb. Okay, Jen, I'd love to do a reading for you and see what comes out in the cards. Absolute pleasure of mine to be able to read for people that, you know, I know and connect with. And I mean, I don't know you personally, Jen, that well, but I do. Obviously, there's a big history there. So for those that don't know, Jen is my godmother. And we haven't actually physically, well, we have met when I was a baby, but we haven't physically met yet, and we hope to do that sometime in the future, don't we, Jen? It'd be great. But we do live quite a distance from each other, so isn't it great that we can connect this way? All right, so shuffling the cards, Jen, and I'm going to close my eyes and think of you and connect to you. Oh, you dropped that Page of Swords, so there's some messages coming for you, I think, which is really good. The timing is right today, which I always love when we transcend space and time. And that was a confirmation from the universe that you and I are, there's a really important message coming for you. Okay, I'm going to cut the cards into 3 for you, and that just spreads out energy through the cards, and I'm going to pop them back. Okay. Hi Jocelyn, how are you? Okay. This looks good, Jen. This looks exciting. So we have the Chariot, we have the Ten of Wands, and the Sun. So these cards are talking about perhaps you thinking about a move or some kind of a journey. And it looks to be very positive. It is going to be hard. I'm not going to pretend that this is going to be hard, easy, but it is going to be a very positive thing. So the Chariot is all about movement. It's a major arcana card, and it's number 7 in the pack, but it's a very positive card. And this talks about you connecting back to thinking about your goals and what you want, Jen. And I feel like you're connecting back to things that go back to you making a change in your life and really starting to move in a new phase for yourself. And so it's been really interesting, but I feel like there is a change coming up for you, a massive one. And I feel like it's been really hard work. I feel like you've put so much energy into this goal, and that's what the Ten of Wands kind of dictates to us. It's all that energy that goes into things. But if you have a look at the symbology of this card, he's picking up his bundle and he's moving it elsewhere. So often the Ten of Wands will be interpreted as goals and achieving things, and I totally agree with that and how hard that journey can be. But for me as a reader, for the 25 years that I've been reading, the Ten of Wands often comes up as a move. So I don't know if that's been in your mind or forthcoming for you, Jen, but I do feel, oh, thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. I just saw that your comment saying you're proud of me. That's so beautiful. Thank you. But the Ten of Wands definitely indicates a big shift for you. And I think it's going to be really successful. You have every right to feel a bit nervous, a little bit concerned about this, but I do feel that it's going to pay off. All that hard work that you've been putting into something, everything that you've been kind of planning or you've been manifesting into the universe is definitely going to start to come to fruition. So if you dream it, if you want to do it, go for it, girl, because you're going to get the best outcome here. And the Sun is the best card really in the pack when it comes to goals and things that you're trying to achieve. It's all about that warmth, fulfillment. And if you look at the through all of these cards, there is no dark symbology. There's nothing really heavy here. There's all positive energy. There's blue skies, you know, there's green grass, there's light frequency. It's just really, really positive, Jen, and you deserve it. So I'm not just saying this. I would love to get these cards myself. I feel like you definitely have a lot to look forward to. So I really, really do hope that if you're planning something that you're able to start putting it into action, because yes, it's going to be hard. No one ever thinks that a journey is easy, but the outcome is going to be super worth it. So you go, girl, you do it. If you're thinking of it, start the action now. The timing is right for you. I hope that's helped you, Jen. It's been really lovely to connect with you through the cards. I just love what the cards can do. Okay, Jocelyn. I know that you wanted a reading as well, and I'm happy to definitely pop that in for you. I'm so glad that you're good. That's great. And so if you had any questions in particular, just let me know. But if you want me to do a general one, Jocelyn, that's completely fine. Because sometimes the tarot will direct where we need to go. And I always find it very interesting that it does that. So I'm just going to keep shuffling. And I'm going to close my eyes, Jocelyn, and I'm going to connect to you. And hopefully we will be able to send that energy through the tarot. Usually we can quite easily, and I can always feel, for me, it's a warmth in my hands that shifts that energy. It's very powerful. You're so welcome, Jen. Okay. Cut into 3. Yep, no worries, Jocelyn. I like general ones too, because I'm like, the universe is going to guide us anyway, isn't it? Okay. Wow. Lots of positive energy for you too in the past. Okay, Jocelyn, I feel like you've come up to a point in life where you've got some big decisions that you need to make. And these decisions have been driven by a desire to really bring in fulfillment for you and your family. And I feel like it's been a really trying time for you, but there's been a lot of positives that you've gained from this experience. So I feel like the world has kind of almost brought you, or the universe has almost brought you to this understanding about what really matters. And, you know, family, home, connection to those people that matter have all come into the foresight of your life at the moment. And I feel like it's drawn you to now making bigger decisions around what you need to do in terms of the next steps. Now you're currently, I feel like you're in a position where finances are kind of ebbing and flowing a bit at the moment. So money's coming in, money's going out, and that's been a kind of tricky process for you to be able to get that flow coming in, but it is definitely on the horizon for you. So if you feel burdened by finances, I do want to say this, that it's going to get better for you in the near future. Things are going to start to flow a lot better, but not just because of luck or any planetary alignments or anything like that, but because you've put the hard work in. So you've been putting all the energy into making things positive for you. So the Two of Wands is all about connecting you back to decisions, and Wands are all about energy. So when we think about energy, I always think about fire and that spark that gets lit, and we kind of get that urge to kind of go in one direction or another direction. Now you're staring out at the horizon of all of these possibilities, and you do have the ability to see what's positive, and that's a fantastic thing. So the Six of Pentacles is telling me that you will be able to pull it off. It may not be exactly how you imagine it in terms of where you'd like to go or what you'd like to do, but I feel like you will be able to pull it off. Now I will say this as well, is that professionally, Jocelyn, I feel like there will be a shift for you, and I feel like it will be a better shift. So if you're standing at the crossroads of changing a career or something like that, I feel like it's time to take a leap, because there is a better outcome for you in terms of what you're being paid, but also your time input and your energy, because I do feel some burnout energy around you as well, that you've managed to kind of start working on or start to look at, and I feel like it's going to really shift for you in the next 3 months or so. So definitely jump into decisions and take the bull by the horns, because that change is going to reward you with more stable energy, and I feel like that's what you need. You need to be able to give out your energy but also receive back, and I feel like it's been a little bit imbalanced up until this point. But you do have a lot of love around you, and you do have a lot of support around you, so even if that circle isn't massive, those people that do care about you are very important. I hope that's helped you, Jocelyn. Thank you. Okay, so we have JS, I'm just going to say. All right, no worries, and then Crystal. Is that right? Yep. No worries, JS. If you have a name, let me know. Just a first name would help. Otherwise, I'm just going to refer to you as JS. And you want to know what's next for you if you're still with us. And if you are just with us, JS, can you just pop a yes, I'm here in the comments for us? That'd be great. It's okay. I'm shuffling the cards generally, and you will see if you come in. I'll give it another couple of seconds, JS. If you're still with us, let me know. Otherwise, you'll be after Crystal. Okay. You're so welcome, Jocelyn. Thank you so much for that feedback. I love the cards. They connect us so well, don't they? All right, so I haven't heard from JS, so I'm going to move to Crystal. And you certainly can have one, Crystal. Do you have a question, or would you like a general reading? Let us know in the comments. Okay, I'll close my eyes and connect with you, Crystal. I know that it is a funny time of day too at the moment. Okay. All right. So just a general one for you, Crystal. All right, let's see. General. Yep, no worries at all. I'm the same. I do like generals myself, unless there's something very specific happening for me. All right. JS, oh, sorry. I'll be back, JS. I'll be back. Maybe you're meant to wait until the next reading. Universe dictates. All right. Okay, cutting into 3 for you, Crystal. And then popping back. So spreading that energy through. Okay. Well, we have some big majors here for you. Oh, wow. 3 big major cards for you, Crystal. So you have a lot happening in your life at the moment. Oh, my goodness. Very, very big energy. So I feel like you are working to manifest and create something quite big on your journey in life at the moment. I feel like you're really putting a lot of energy into healing and working on something really profound for yourself and your life at the moment. I feel like a lot of events happen to you, and you get quite a lot of external energy coming in from others around you, Crystal. And you're someone that kind of attracts a lot of people that may have needs or may look for healing and things like that. And you definitely have a really strong healing energy. And I think that that's a really, really positive thing for you as a person. But I think what you struggle with is how to get to everyone, how to help everyone while looking after yourself at the same time. I think that's been a really big shift over the last 12 months, 12 to 18 months possibly. And I think that that's really driven you into some circumstances that have been, you know, really hard on you mentally and emotionally. But you are internally stronger than you think. You have this real warrior type energy, and you're able to draw from that when you need to, and usually it's from a place of survival. I will say this, that I feel like fate is stepping in for you at the moment, and things are about to take a massive big shift in a different direction for you. So I think that a lot of the time when you're trying to create something, you've got other people in your realm that are constantly trying to not block your desires, but it just feels like you're always running up that hill and you're not quite getting to the top, and it's other people that stop you from being able to move where you need to go. That energy is about to shift very dramatically, and it almost means that the universe is going to step in, but it's going to be for good reason. It's going to be hard when this happens. I'm not going to sugarcoat or pretend, but I feel like when this happens, it's going to be for the better later. So it's not going to make sense at the time, but I think you need something to shift. You need something dramatic to happen to get you kind of propelled into a better environment, better pastures, looking on the brighter side of life, because you've put so much positive energy into so many people, and I just don't feel like you're getting any of that back. And it's time to focus on you more. It's time to focus on your energy. You deserve it. You've put in so much for everyone else, and a lot of people have taken advantage of you, and I'm really sorry to say that, but you have this this inner strength that you've got, and you're going to be pulling on those reserves, but the outcome after this kind of seismic event in your life is going to end up propelling you for greater things later. And the Wheel of Fortune wants to assure you, so does the Magician, that even though there is some unexpected chaotic events occurring for you or about to occur for you, they will help in the long run. You need to kind of be pulled away from some of these people. So as much as it's going to be difficult, you do deserve to come out of this stronger, better, and just much more armored for what's to come in the future. And then I feel like you'll be able to have more flow coming in, and you'll be at peace a lot more, which I'm really excited to feel for you. I feel like it is going to be worth it. You've enjoyed a lot already, but there is more to come. These cards are really powerful, big cards for you, Crystal. And I feel like you know that this is coming. It's got to change, and it is going to. So don't think that things are going to stay the same forever, because they're not. And it's only going to, it'll hit a seismic event, and then it will get better from here. I hope that's helped you. Okay, JS, let's go. Okay, so what's next for you professionally? Okay, that's a really good question. Sorry, Crystal, if that was a lot. I feel like that was a lot of energy, but I feel like you really needed to hear that change is coming. Good change will be there, but you have to go through a little bit more first to achieve that. Okay, JS, let's connect. Hi, how are you, Matilda? Okay, close my eyes. Connecting to you, JS, now. And you did say yes before. I'm sorry about that, but I feel like the timing was meant to be for Crystal first, and sometimes the universe just dictates what happens over here. We've got lots of spiritual energy around us, and we're all connecting to that really powerful, energy that kind of connects us all together. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It's very dynamic, it's very strong, and it's especially with the full moon coming, it's going to be very illuminated at the moment. So there's going to be no mucking around. It's going to be very direct today. And I do love that full illumination of the moon energy, because it does propel us into, the bigger things. Okay, JS. Warm cards, warm energy. It's good. All right, let's see what the cards have got to say about your professional life, JS. It'll be very interesting. Oh, things are moving quickly. You don't like to muck around. Okay. I'm going to say that professionally, I feel like there's been some energy around you that's been very heavy. I feel like there's been some people in particular that have been not dishonest, but maybe just shady type energy, so almost like manipulative energy. I think that what it's trying to say to me here for you is that you need to pull out and pull yourself away from this. So I would say that if you're thinking about moving in another direction in terms of leaving a job and moving into another position, that you should definitely do that, because what's happening here with the 10 of Swords in the middle is that it feels like there's kind of like this hard energy that you can't escape from. It's very low morale type energy, and I feel like that's going to be a shift for you. It has to be a shift. So with the 8 of Wands, I would say that things will move quickly for you. I think sometimes you get that doubt of, will I be okay if I do make a decision to put my boundaries in place? You certainly will. I've got the 4 of Wands over here, which is a very positive card after the 10 of Swords. So it's telling me that even though it looks like things are very heavy at the moment and very dark, and you feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on, there's kind of like this politics stuff going on. I don't know if people are really bitchy at work, but I feel like the 4 of Wands is saying that there is something better for you. So, but the longer you hold yourself here, you can see this person's pinned down by their swords, the less you're able to access this positive energy for you in your future. If you decide to tell the universe, yep, I'm going, I'm not going to put up with this any longer, you can actually go and you can move into a better position, and it's going to reward you with positivity and joy. And I feel like your actions and your energy will actually be rewarded properly, because where you've been has not been as rewarding as it could be. So I think if you've been thinking about moving on from a job that you're currently doing, the answer would be yes. The timing is good. You'll move on very quickly and you will find something much better, because the people that are surrounding you in your professional career at the moment they're not genuine, they're not good for your energy, and you deserve better there. So the 10 of Swords is often that darkest before dawn. So it usually means, if you look at the imagery on the cards, that we've got that real dark sky there, but there is a sunrise coming for you, and then we propel into the 4 of Wands energy, which is actually really, really positive. Okay, who have we got next? We've got Matilda. Yep. Yeah, and then we've got Chrissy as well. Okay, yep. So we'll visit you in your country. Ooh, that's a big question. And then we've got Chrissy as well. All right. So, yeah, no worries. We'll visit you. Let's have a look. All right. I've got this connection. I'm feeling this energy coming in. It's really good. Positive energy. So I'm trying to connect to C's energy as well for you. Don't mind. So just got hubby going in to get some, he's been doing all the comments. Okay, cut into 3. Let's see, will C be able to visit you in your country? It's a big question. With all of the tensions around the world at the moment, it's tricky. Oh, that's good. You've been anxious about this, I would say, Matilda. You've been anxious. So I feel like with the 9 of Cups energy, this energy between you and C is just so beautiful. It's just fated in fulfillment for both of you, and there's just such love and joy, and this energy transcends space and time. I would say that financially it's been a bit tricky, and obviously there are some things that block that ability for C to be able to get over to you. But I would say that with the Page of Pentacles in the future, and this is a really, really important energy, I feel like that's going to send messages of positivity around the money barrier. So that's a really, really good thing. I think that because your love energy between each other is so powerful, it's really hard for you guys to be apart from each other at the moment, and I can really feel that energy. But I really want you to focus on this imagery here in the Page of Pentacles, and just look at that hope of him holding out the pentacle, because it's saying that something will come. There will be an offer, there will be something that will occur that will allow this connection between you to come. So it is very hard, though. I can feel the energy of the sleepless nights, you know, the anxious emotional detachment that you have, not being able to be together. But it's coming. I really feel that it is coming. And the Pentacles energy connects back to Earth as well. So there is a lot of that Earth energy, which literally means resources. And so I do feel that that's been the barrier. And it's so hard when it is something so intangible for both of you. But I would say with the Page of Pentacles as well, one of my suggestions would be is to ask for resource or connect with people that you know may be able to help. I know that's a really nerve-wracking thing to suggest, so I can feel your anxiety around this, but I feel like it's time to really you know, show that emotion that you connect with this person, because I feel like coming over to you and being connected to you is going to propel you in ways that I can't even explain. The fulfillment is so strong between you. So ask for help. As anxiety provoking as it is, I think that that's going to help bring C over to you, and I really feel that it's there, it's on the horizon, it's within your grasp. So that energy there is really positive. So I want you to not give up hope and not feel like it's never going to happen, because it definitely will happen. Okay, I hope that's helped you, Matilda. Okay. All right, Chrissy, you can post your question if you'd like to. Sometimes that really helps me direct the energy. If you'd like to keep it private, you can say thinking question, and that means that you'll be thinking of it without sharing the information publicly. Completely up to you, but I'll be able to tap into whatever you need to kind of connect with today. All right, Chrissy, I'm closing my eyes and I'm connecting to you. You're so welcome, Matilda. I'm so excited to feel that energy between you two. It's beautiful. Lovely connection between you and C. It will work out. Okay. You're so welcome. Okay, what's coming towards you in terms of love? Yep. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so with the membership too, if you join us on YouTube, I'll be doing a lot of exclusive kind of workshops around tarot, and I'll be doing more of these readings, more connected readings for members. So members get exclusive access to live readings that I'll be doing only for members. So just remember that that's there. And also I'll be posting my tarot course up to YouTube for members only. And so that's a massive course on how to read the tarot. It's all of my knowledge on a plate. There are 42 different lessons in that course, and it's a very comprehensive tarot course that can set you up to connect with the cards like I do. So just remember that's part of YouTube members as well. Okay, so I'm going to pop those back together for you, Chrissy, and we're going to see what comes up in terms of love for you. Okay, the Chariot, always a good card to have, or King of Pentacles. And Justice. Wow. Okay, very powerful reading for you today. So the Chariot is talking about somebody who you may have to go to or may have to come to you. So a bit of a long distance connection here. And I've got the King of Pentacles here, which is Earth, around this male for you. So that is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And that means that this man, even if his sun sign isn't Earth, he has a lot of earth in his chart. But generally what it's telling me is that there is a connection that transcends space and time for you. I don't know if you've met someone online or if you know somebody who's moved far away, but I do feel like there is a connection for you away from where you are now. Justice is telling me that things are about to shift, that there is about to be a change that happens for you, and I feel like it's going to be a really, really positive one, where the forces of the universe kind of make things happen, like make contracts happen, make things happen. So he's very practically minded. He's someone who can make things happen, and I feel like if you say yes, or if you say let's do it, he's going to put things into action very quickly. So the biggest barrier to all of this is your nervous system. I feel like, Chrissy, sometimes you have these fears from the past of, you know, what's going to happen in terms of hurt and things like that, and it's very hard for you to trust properly. But I do feel that with this energy of this male, that things are actually quite positive. I don't see any negativity around this connection. And look, I would tell you, I don't muck around if I felt that this wasn't right for you. But I generally do feel with the Justice card here that he is what he seems. He may have inadvertently mucked a few things up because of his communication or because of some kind of distraction or something, but it wasn't intentional. And I feel like if that's maybe worried or concerned you, I don't want you to be too derailed by this. So the Chariot is saying either say yes, make it happen, or you go to him or he comes to you. But something's got to happen around this, and I feel like justice is going to be the catalyst of that. And justice is all about the truth as well, and it's about you know, going and taking that action to make things occur. So taking the next step. It's almost like a meeting or a contract or something like that. And it can also mean an apology. So if he's done something in error, or if there's been something that was miscommunicated, or there's been a problem, justice can mean that he genuinely does feel sorry for those actions as well. So I do feel like it was more of a misunderstanding than anything though. So my connection to this is that I feel like with the Chariot that you guys can make something happen here. You guys can make something go in a very positive way together. So yeah, explore it. I would say he is the real deal, even though it might seem really weird, or there may be some things that feel a bit off. He is actually, he's right in the center of your reading. So this earth sign energy, it's powerful. And I think that it's time for you guys to really connect back to that. So that's pretty exciting, isn't it? Okay, I hope that's made sense for you, Chrissy. But you can't ignore when that king comes into the reading and just plants himself there and says, this is me. And I know because my husband's a King of Pentacles, and so he was always, before I met him, he was featuring in my readings a lot. And I was like, my mum, who was alive at the time and reading for me a lot, was saying, this is King of Pentacles that keeps turning up. And sure enough, it all made sense later. And so that's the energy I got when I looked at that king for you, is that it will be very positive for you later on. You're welcome, Chrissy. Okay, so I don't know if we are done at the moment, but if anybody else would like a reading, I'm probably going to hop off in a little while, but jump on and leave a comment. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that feedback. I've been reading for a long, long time. It's my passion. The cards connect energy, and we transcend space and time. And I've been doing it for a long, long time. So they're kind of an extension of me. Okay. I think that may be it. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'll hang back for another minute or so and see if anybody does enter the chat. I know that it's probably quite late overseas at the moment, but I think we're getting ready to kind of pack this up. But again, we'll just let you all know that we have opened up members on YouTube. So if you go to our YouTube page and you click join, you'll be able to see the 2 tiers that you can pay for to become members of our YouTube. Members get exclusive access to all things tarot courses, everything that we do behind the scenes, live workshops, all sorts of stuff, videos that are exclusive for members as well. Right now on the membership site there is an astrology course, a basic astrology course, and there are some videos there already, and there will be more to come. So that site is going to take off. We're really excited about it. So I really look forward to having more members to connect with exclusively, to do kind of these, you know, intimate lives and things like that with. Okay, it's been really nice to read for you all today. Thanks for